show you guys how I pack my pack. This does change depending on what's going on. Like if my sleeping bag got wet overnight, I'll pack that last. But right now it's dry, so I'm going to show you how in an ideal situation, how I pack my bag. So this is my Burn 38. It weighs about a pound. It's made by Mountain Laurel Designs. I have a pack liner. It's a polycro bag that fits the same dimensions. That goes in first. I'll take the tail end of my sleeping bag and stuff it in. So I stuff it down fairly good. The other thing that goes in there is my down puffy jacket. If I'm not wearing it, I'll stuff that in with the sleeping bag, as they're both the only down items I have. So I'll stuff that in, not too crazy, not too hard, just a nice medium stuff. Then I'll take the bag and I'll roll it over and seal off the down items and everything else. Next item is my food bag. 8-day food carry through the Sierra. This is also just a pack liner. Works great as a food bag. What you want to do is make sure your back is going to have a semi-smooth surface. So that's in. Next, my pillow. I'll use that as a space in between my food bag and my back as a protection. Next, I'll grab my Arabian scarf and I'll hold it up, and I'll do the same thing as my sleeping pillow. Hold it in about a nice square, and I'll stuff it in between my back and my food bag as a padding. Next, I would put in this jacket. Any clothing I'm not wearing go in next. An extra pair of socks, my rain jacket, my rain pants, which I'll show you, a beanie, a pair of gloves, really thin gloves, and my rain pants, Z-Packs rain pants. That's pretty much all my clothing, so those will all go in after the food bag right on top. And because I'm doing an 8-day food carry, I'll add a couple food items in here before I seal it off. So some tortillas will go in there, a couple chocolate bars towards the front, and my vitamins in here. Vitamin C, vitamin B, chlorella, spirulina, chondroitin, a vitamin B complex, a multivitamin, That's pretty much it. And that'll just go in there, wherever. And that's pretty much it. So now I'll seal off my pack. And that's done. That's all that goes inside. This can change, but in an ideal situation, this is how that goes. Water bottles, they go on the front of the pack. A couple of zips, stretchy cord. Side pockets will get a water filter and CNOC bag. Same pocket will get electrolytes, hand sanitizer. There's also in that same pocket a bunch of Lifesavers and Jolly Ranchers at the bottom of the pocket. So the other side pocket, because I'm doing an 8-day food carry, they're gonna get a bunch of food. So nuts, macadamia nuts, dark chocolate coconut balls, some turkey jerky, and some organic granola. That all gets stuffed in the side pocket. Food, water, electrolytes, hand sanitizer. And now for the front pocket, which is empty, and this is where my water goes. It's just held on by stretchy cord. Up here, I'll put snacks in for the day, and this just rides up on my shoulder. And my sunglasses go in this one, which I am wearing. So this pocket will get stove and pot. I'll stick the pot in there on one side, and I'll stick the stove on top of it. Ground sheet doesn't have to be pretty, and I'll stuff that. Damn, this wind. I'll stuff that in the front pocket, down low. Next is my ditty bag. I got it all dumped out here. I'll fill it up. Just all my little ditty things that you've seen in the previous video. Flashlight, paste, headphones, foot balm, sunscreen, lighter, MP3 player, floss, blister band-aids, a spare Ziploc bag, some ibuprofen. That's pretty much it. That's my ditty bag. That will also go in the front pocket. Sometimes I'll put that ditty bag in here, depending on what I'm doing, but right now I have to keep this minimal because this bear canister needs to go on top, and the straps will only fit if I leave the pack fairly empty. So that'll go on top, just like that, easy peasy. It stays there. It loosens up a little, but you just gotta kind of cinch it up. That's essentially the bear canister on top, and then I'll take my sleep pad, hold it up, and what I may do is end up cutting corners off and slimming this down like a few inches on each end to make it fit better. But this will just go on the outside of the pack with some stretchy cord, like So, real lightweight, doesn't need to be on there like crazy. The only other thing that will go on top of all this is a solar panel. And I put it right here, right on top of the bear box, under the same strap. And I have a cord, a USB cord, going to it that will come around to my right pocket, and I'll charge my phone during the day, or my MP3 player, or my flashlight while I'm hiking. I don't have to worry about going into town and fighting 40 other kids for a charging port. So that goes there, and then I just kind of fish the cord around over to my right side. It just kind of hangs out, and that's pretty much it. That's a 8-day food carry in the Sierra. Very simple, very light. It's probably, I haven't weighed it yet, but it's probably around 20 to 25 pounds at most. Kind of what it looks like when I put it on. This is definitely the heaviest my pack's ever been on this trail. We're at 700 miles. I've been keeping it real light, so I'll definitely be feeling this for a few days, but you can see it's still not terrible. Still not huge. I could still run with this if I had to. Like, it's not too crazy. So that's my pack. That's how I pack it. Thanks for watching. Hope you're all having a good day. Like and subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. This is a minimalist, ultralight setup with all the luxuries: a stove, a sleeping pad, a pillow. The only thing I don't have, I guess, is a shelter. But as you can see, it's not going to rain. Blue skies all the way to Canada. Very rare does it rain in the middle of California drought season, so I'm good. Hope you all are good. See you on the trail. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think, and looking forward to see your videos and your pack, and how you get through 8 days in the Sierra with a minimalist through hiker pack. Thanks for watching. Boogie Time out.